Talk to you again. Real men, by the way, wear purple. Not to make a fashion statement, but it's actually an event that is happening at a local church that's happening tomorrow to show the importance of us, men, guys, taking a stand against domestic violence, and you know that we should. Joyce Parkinson is one of the organizers behind the event, and she joins us this morning to talk more about it. Good morning.
Good morning.
So, should we wear purple tomorrow? Is that what you're asking us to do in light of everything else?
You can, absolutely, but it's more of the symbolism of the purple. You know, purple represents domestic violence, and the whole purpose of the event is to show that men in the community are standing up, speaking out, and talking about domestic violence.
I understand that it's not exclusively just to men, but I do think that it's important that we ought to focus on the fact that men need to stand up and say no, and even criticize our friends and our homies and our wingmen who may, brothers, uncles, fathers who may be doing this.
Sure, absolutely, and that's really the main focus of this, is to not just to have them stand up, speak out, but actually work in male mentorship, partnership, collaboration, so that the word can not only get out, but that we can implement a tangible plan of action on how to work with our community so we can bring those numbers down.
What kind of educational information are you going to have at this event so that people know, men know what to do, because you don't want to greet the violence with the violence, you want to go through the system?
Sure. There are a number of things. For one, I'll be actually giving packets of information which will have different organizations, some that are long-standing, some of the grassroots, some individuals that offer counseling, resources, basically things that will help to implement plans of change. We'll also have a number of speakers, everyone from Congressman Cohen to Pastor Ricky Floyd, Minister.
There's a whole lot of speakers.
Yeah, so absolutely, absolutely.
Will they touch on the fact that, help me out now, that it is our responsibility, since we are the one inflicting the violence, that we're going to have to be the one to hold ourselves accountable.
Sure, and not just that the men are, because most of the time when you hear the reports are the men as the aggressor, but we want to look at how to come up with some preventative measures to keep that from happening, and then to establish some accountability and responsibility for that. And what we find is a lot of times the reason that we have male aggressors is because they have either been abused themselves, or they've grown up seeing it, so it just becomes routine. And so we're trying to break up that normalcy.
Break up the vicious cycle. The new paradigm. Thank you for joining us this morning. Good luck with your event. It's going to happen.
Thank you so much.
Real Men Wear Purple event. It happens tomorrow at the Greater Faith Tabernacle Institute for Success. That is on Shelby Drive at Fairfield. The event is at 10 a.m. It is free and it is open to the public. Joyce Parkinson, again, thanks for coming on this morning.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you.
You're watching